Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today is Friday, 14th of September 2012, and you might realise that I'm actually doing a Smallville review a lot sooner than I normally do it, because I usually do it either a day or two after it's been released. But I've just read chapter 16, literally just finished, and I just couldn't hold it. I have to talk about it because this is probably one of the best chapters, issues, whatever you want to call it, since the series has began, since the comic series that is. And we've still got Batman going up against Superman. It is just brilliant. So anyway, Brian, dude, thank you. So where do we kick off? We're at Watchtower. We're back with Chloe and Oliver. Chloe gets some progress news regarding her Earth 2 version of herself, and apparently Dr. Emil has think that they would have found a way to access the black box that has come from Earth 2 ship that Chloe of Earth 2 arrived in. So it still gives Chloe of Earth 1 some concerns. At the same time, she's not still, you know, the fact she's still a bit on edge that a mirror image of herself has died right in front of her eyes. So you may remember that from the previous chapters. And then obviously remember the last chapter, chapter 15, was when in Blackgate Prison Batman tries to break out Bruno Mannheim, obviously because he believes that he has something to do with the connection of Joe Chill, the man who murdered his parents. So Superman intervenes and all hell breaks loose. And when I say all hell breaks loose, I mean the fight between Superman and Batman is probably, I mean, I have read comics that have involved Superman and Batman going up against each other, but I have to admit there's none that will really go that you know, this, I would put this one at the top, if not almost at the top, or at least up there with some of the best battles that Superman and Batman have had against each other. For whatever reason why they would have fought against each other, this one is just, it just seems more legit. It wasn't a case of Superman was mind controlled, Batman had kryptonite induced in him, or anything like that. It was just the two of them. A misunderstanding, yes, but at the same time it was just the way that the fight went. And you know, even, I've just got to show you that even Batman's little symbol lights up, it glows, and he explains the reason as to why that is. Not going to give away the reason in here, but once you've read it you'll understand why his bat symbol glows. And it's just so amazing the way that just the way that this issue flows with pure action and revelation. We've even got some flashbacks to when the Kandorians descended on in season 9. We even go as far back as season 2, I think, as well, with the caves. It's just all put together, and there's even one with the Checkmate as well. So it's just, all I can say is that Batman has been busy. He has been very, very busy. But Bruno Mannheim obviously is like the key here for Batman. And but again, and then there's the fight scene between Green Arrow and Nightwing, which you just have, once you've read it, you'll just think, why the hell could we not have had this on TV? That's all I'm going to say, because the dialogue between Oliver and Barbara is just phenomenal, just absolutely fantastic. It's cracking, it's brilliant. So as I say, spectacular issue, really good, really well written. The artwork again is amazing. I think a chap called Jamal Idle, if I pronounced that right, is the one who's responsible for the drawing. Obviously Cat Stagg is still doing the digital covers anyway, which still look impressive. And yeah, just absolutely amazing. I almost did not want this chapter to end, I'm telling you right now. As I was flicking through the page, I was like, please don't end, please carry on, don't stop. I want to read more of this, because this is just brilliant. And it was just, oh wow, it really does capture not just the essence of Smallville itself, but the characters, in particular Superman, in particular Batman, and you know, Green Arrow, Nightwing, all of them put together. It's just brilliant. It literally is fantastic. And you know, I have to admit, Brian has done his homework. He knows these characters really well. He has written for them in the past as well, especially Batgirl. He knows Batgirl pretty well. And you know, the fact that he's doing the writing for Smallville. As I say, he knows the characters, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he gives the fans, I think for us fans, for Smallville fans and for Superman fans and comic book fans overall, he uses things that have been done in the past, brings them into Smallville, mixes them up a bit, but at the same time it's all about paying homage. Because I tweeted about him last week, tweeted to him last week even. He was watching Batman Returns, and he mentioned about the scene between Selina Kyle and Bruce Wayne, where they eventually discover each other's secrets, and with the whole mistletoe thing. And I sort of tweeted to him that a similar thing happened in a certain TV show, and I said, can you name said TV show, or what other TV show did that involve in? And he said, that's what we call homage. And I said, which is correct, because that is pretty much what he's doing with Smallville. He's paying homage to previous incarnations, interpretations of these characters, and is bringing them into Smallville. And fans all over would really enjoy it. You would get the little references, you would get the allusions, you would get the connections. They're all there. It's just a question of, can you see it? Can you notice them? And are you happy with what you're seeing? And I think Brian's doing really well with that. And it's an excellent job that he's doing. I think everybody involved, with the Smallville comic, are doing an amazing job. So hats off to everybody. I just had to put that out there, basically. But as I say, a lot of people won't be engaged in the action side of Smallville. I know a lot of you are all about the romance as well, which is fine. As I say, we get a bit of it between Oliver and Chloe in this chapter. And obviously, for those of you who are all big on Clark and Lois, again, same thing. You have that. It's all balanced in some sense. It's all mixed up. It's all put together. Everyone gets their share, kind of thing. But I'm all about the superhero dynamic. I'm all about the action. I'm all about the chemistry between the characters and just how they work off against each other. And as I say, seeing this particular chapter and just how Superman and Batman, it's not just a physical fight, it's the mind game that they both play, or at least Bruce plays anyway, with Clark in particular. It is just brilliant. That's all I'm going to say. But again, awesome issue. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you very much to everyone involved. Wow, I'm just going to I think I'm just going to read it again, basically, because it is brilliant. But there you go. Okay, Smallville chapter 16, Detective. Alright, thank you very much. Goodbye.